I put my house on Peerspace to see how much money it can actually make. Here's what happened. Okay, so I just had my first Peerspace booking and I am going to check to see what the damage is. I don't know what to expect, but first things first is garbage. So yeah, this was my first time doing Peerspace. This is the first ever booking. They left about half an hour ago. They did check out a little late. First thing I'm noticing is that it smells in here. Vine wall is still up and running, so that's good. Floor, there's a few things, nothing crazy, just garbage, I guess. Let's keep going. This is the moment of truth. Oh, it really smells in here. Okay, so since this was a Peerspace booking, they actually didn't stay the night. That's weird. I don't know why. Why is this facing this way? I don't get it. I mean, wouldn't you want the mirror to face you? Cleaners did a job. There's a lot of dust back here. Okay, but other than that, room looks good. So for this Peerspace booking, it was just, well, that's awkward. Okay, looking good. Nothing crazy. I'm cool with that. Bathroom 2. Everything's looking cool. Nice. No complaints there. So they booked my place on Peerspace for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours for a surprise proposal. Yeah, they wanted to use my house as a proposal spot, so why not? All right, this was your first time using Peerspace, right?
Yeah.
What was your experience like? Why'd you pick my place? How was it?
Me and a couple of my fiance's friends were trying to organize a surprise proposal for her. Originally, we were on Pinterest trying to look at different setups of proposal ideas or different aesthetics. I figured I'd use a Peerspace or some sort of setting where I could bring that to life. This listing, huge place, it had nice lighting, spacious orientation. So I was like, okay, I think I can use this to actually bring this to life. It came out very good. It was well planned.
The cost breakdown actually equated to basically the same amount as I would get for a full night booking on Airbnb. It came up to around $360, $370 for only 2 to 3 hours. That's pretty awesome. Ideally, cleanup is less than what a normal Airbnb night booking is because all 5 bedrooms will be booked out and used, but here, so far, it doesn't look like any of them's been used. They actually cleaned the dishes, which was pretty cool. That's really appreciated, guys. Thank you. Looks like they didn't use any coffee. Nice. They even left extra utensils, which can be recycled and used for the next Airbnb guests. Okay, they took the garbage out. Nothing in the dishwasher. Looks like they tried playing some Jenga, which is the whole point. Looks like the box got ripped up a little. Don't know why the TV is unplugged, so that's a bit odd. Kind of concerning, actually. Let's make sure this TV still works. TV still works. That stand should be right here. So I'm gonna move that. First impressions with this first floor, everything's looking pretty good. There's another floor we gotta go check. Well, it looks like they left one light on. It's a lot colder up here. I wonder if there's a window open. So ideally, nobody should have really went up here because these are bedrooms and there's not much to do up here except sleep. So what is Peerspace? Some of you guys might be asking. Peerspace is just another platform for you to put a space onto to get more money. Essentially, it's another Airbnb, except you're actually renting your space out by the hour instead of by the night. Because on Airbnb, you'd be renting your space out for the night and then they'd be paying whatever your nightly rate is. So at the end of the day, you're giving up about 24 hours to make your money. Where with Peerspace, you're renting it out by the hour and you can set hour minimums. So you could do $75 per hour, but do a minimum of a 2 or 3 hour booking for them to get it. And then you can even add on your own cleaning fee. Nice. Toilet paper needs to be changed. Not bad. Not bad at all. The Temple University room, my favorite. What do you guys think? Does it look like Temple pride right here? Yeah, I went to Temple. I don't really brag about it though, because it's not like I really used my college degree. Missing garbage bag there. This is also me reviewing my newest cleaner's work. This room looks great. This is the Villanova room. Pretty cool, pretty simple. That one has garbage bags, so that's good. Always a good idea to check your closets just to make sure A, nobody took anything, and B, nobody left anything. This is the laundry room. I heard you're supposed to leave these things open so it doesn't get moldy and mildewy, so just learned that. I don't think they even knew there was a rooftop up here, so yeah, nobody was up here. We got a random snowstorm the other night, so that's why there's snow up here. So why would you use Peerspace? Well, it's just another platform for you to utilize your space more and get more money. It's the same as if you had an Airbnb listing, but also had it on VRBO, because that way you're creating more of a chance for you to get more bookings and just monetizing your space more often than not. So maybe your Airbnb listing isn't getting as booked up as you'd like it to. Maybe your weeknights are a little slower, so you can put it on Peerspace at a different rate and just see what happens. All right, check out this cool light I got. Nice, good vibes. The other cool thing about Peerspace is that you have different categories for your listing. So I put up this house, which I have on Airbnb already, and it's doing good on weekends, but weeknights, not as much traffic, but also we're in Philadelphia and we're in the slow season. So this is just me trying to maximize how much money I can make off this place. But you can put this up on Peerspace for at least 3 categories. I put it up for events, productions, and offsite. I don't know why it says offsite. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be for meetings. That was one of the categories that I saw that you can put your listing up as a meeting space, so that ideally, I don't know, 10 or 20 people come in here to have like a group office meeting, presentation, whatever. Group dinner. Obviously, if you book this out for an event, you'd probably be hosting a good amount of people here, maybe a birthday party, surprise party. Today's booking was actually a surprise proposal. A bunch of people came in early to set up, bring some food. So when the lucky girl showed up, she might have been told it was just like a dinner or something. I don't know the full details, but I'm assuming she was told to come here probably for like a cool dinner with all her friends, and then she got surprised. And I think she said yes, because the guy who booked it sounded pretty happy, so. Good job, guys. Congratulations. Did she know what was happening?
Oh, she had no idea.
She had no idea?
She had no idea.
That's awesome.
Yeah, poor kid. We were even like out early in the day, and like she had no suspicion.
What did you tell her? Why were you coming here?
She had told me a week before that she was gonna go out to dinner with her friend. Usually around Valentine's Day, they usually have a tradition of like going out once a year around this time. So I was like, okay, and we were already planning to do an engagement shoot a week from now. I used her friend's dinner as a way to, you know, get her to come here. So her friend had her come pick her up from here as like, you know, her boyfriend's place or whatnot. So that's how I got my fiance to come here, and you know, she had a surprise room for her. And if you were gonna book this out for a production, then that's awesome. You're using the space to maybe shoot a YouTube video or another school project or whatever. You could use the space to do whatever you want. I mean, it's a house, so if you need a house setting for a video shoot, this is what you would book it for. Okay, pros and cons of Peerspace. First pro is that since you're renting by the hour instead of the day, ideally you're able to maximize your profit potential more, because you could have a booking in the first half of the day, have a little blocked off section to clean up, and then potentially have another guest in the evening. I'm not saying you're going to have that many bookings, totally possible, and I'm sure many people have done it. Peerspace is just another way to get more traffic. It's just like hotels versus Airbnb. Now it's like photography studios, video studios, event spaces meets Peerspace. Cons, what about cons? Cons are the same as if you had like an Airbnb guest, them coming in to trash the place. What is this? You gotta be kidding me. The other risk I see is just, I wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket with Peerspace, especially if it's a house you're trying to rent out. I don't know how often full houses get rented out compared to an actual photography studio or video studio or an actual event space. Think of this as an additional source to supplement your income, not your primary or main source. I don't know who used this last, but why would you tie a knot at this point? It doesn't make sense. Another question you may be wondering is cleanup time. In today's case, I don't find it necessary to hire out my cleaning crew to come back out here to do this. They were already here this morning because I had an Airbnb guest check out this morning at like 11. The cleaning crew came in, got it ready in time for my next guest by 4, which was the Peerspace guest. Like I said, they didn't use any of the beds. It's really just taking out the garbage, which is already downstairs, giving it a little sweep and vacuum and a little moppy mop. And so I'm totally cool doing this myself, saving the cleaning fee. But it all depends on how badly they used up your space. As far as ease of use goes, Peerspace is very easy to use. It didn't take me more than 10 minutes to set up my listing on the website. Since I already had all my photos and descriptions over on Airbnb, it was pretty easy to recycle that stuff and bring it over to Peerspace. So ease of use, pretty simple. The app, it's easy to communicate with your guests. Oh, there it is. Get some glitter or something. That kind of sucks. How did this happen? You see this?
It's like a thread. I don't know how do they do that?
Yeah, but that's pretty much it with Peerspace. This was my first attempt doing it. I had the listing up for about a few days, and that's when I got this first booking. So it was kind of surprising. Like, I just threw it up there to throw it up there. I wasn't honestly expecting anybody to book it. But yeah, I got that booking pretty quickly. The guest is brand new. He seemed younger. Not sure the type of clientele you'll get, but hey, I got one pretty quick. But I don't have any more for like the whole month or for the foreseeable future. It is a brand new listing with 0 reviews, kind of in a different niche because it's just a whole house. That's really an Airbnb, but if people want to book it for whatever they want, I'm cool with it. So overall, I would rate my first Peerspace experience as a 8.5 out of 10. Wasn't really any issues. They cleaned up, they didn't use any of the beds, which was the biggest thing. Only gripe that I was getting worried about is that they didn't check out at 7:30 on the dot. It's not that big of a deal, but they checked out around 8 o'clock. In their defense, they were cleaning up. So overall, good experience. I will do it again. I hope to do it again. And I hope that helped you guys out if you were interested in throwing your extra Airbnb space on Peerspace. Actually, I'm thinking about putting just the garage down here on Peerspace because I have a photography backdrop in it, as well as some calisthenics workout gear. Maybe put that up for like 25 bucks an hour and see if anybody bites, because why not? It's just sitting there and I'm the only one that really goes in there to work out. Might make a video out of that. If you want to see that video, let me know in the comments below. With that, see you next time. Peace. Well, dude, I'm so happy it all worked out for you.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations and thank you, dude.
Thank you so much.
All right, have a good one.